Hey y'all, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Tonight we're making a chicken spaghetti casserole. This you will want to have on your list of casseroles to make to take to people and just to eat. It is so good. So if this is something you might be interested in, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up on the video, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. And a great way to help me is to share my videos and tell others about the Farm and Pastor's Wife. So stay tuned, we're making chicken spaghetti. Okay y'all, so we're here for the chicken spaghetti. So let me tell you what we're going to do first. I'm going to get some boneless, skinless chicken breast on boiling just to cook up so I can shred it. And I'm just going to season the water with maybe some poultry seasoning or a bouillon cube or something. Just something. The dish itself has so much flavor in it. You don't really have to worry about the water, but I always put just a little something in there. But first, y'all, I've got to explain my ignorance the other day. When I opened up a gift from you guys, from Miss Jean White, she sent it. It was a nice big box and I was so excited. And I got this out. And I think this is what I said. I think it's an upside down cake carrier. I even told a story about my cake falling out of a Tupperware type cake carrier. But, anyway, some of you in the comments says, Leslie, that's Lock and Lock. And I'm like, what's Lock and Lock? And y'all, I looked it up. It's on QVC. Looked it up. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. It's just like a storage container. And they come in all sizes. And the lid locks down. It has a handle. Oh my word. And I can tell you what's going in this tonight. Tonight's our salad's gonna be in here, because how cool is that? We can serve our salad, put the lid on, and so Miss Jean, I am so sorry. I didn't have a clue what it was, but now that I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I mean, I was excited at first when I thought it was the cake carrier. I thought, well, I don't know. And I kept going, well, I guess a cake can go in it like this. But anyway, y'all, I'm so excited. So I'm going to get the chicken on. I'll bring you back when we get ready to shred it up and put the rest of the dish together. Okay, guys, well, I'm taking a little break from the cleaning of the kitchen before I move to the den. It's not even my cleaning day. It's just I got to pick up. It's bad. I still have groceries out from my grocery haul. I mean, they're not like refrigerator groceries, but stuff that needs to be put away. But, so I thought I would make use of this little time before I start on another room and prepare the spaghetti. Now, this is served in a casserole dish. We're going to bake it in a casserole dish. And it's just easier if your spaghetti is broken up. You don't want big, long, stringy pieces of spaghetti. And you're going to need about 3 cups of spaghetti. So I take my spaghetti sticks. And let me just say, this is a Pioneer Woman recipe. I don't think I told that in the first. But anyway, let's just break these into 2 to 3 inch pieces. There we go. And this is just going to help it, when you serve it up, it's going to come out much easier and better. And I flip it around just because my grip is there. I know y'all are wondering, why is she turning it around? It's just because my hand's already there and I can grip the other end. Alright, let's see if that's about... That's pretty close to 3 cups. I may You know what? I'm actually just going to finish this. This is a whole pound, so I'm going to use a whole pound of spaghetti. I may take some of the noodles out and do just buttered noodles. Oh, and when you do the shakedown, that gets to about 3. So let's say a pound of spaghetti. All right, I'm going to clean up these little pieces here. And I've got one other thing prepped and ready, so when it comes time to put supper together, I'm a little ahead of the game. All right, so what I've done is I boiled 2.5 breasts. I had a pack of they were the big breasts. They had, let's see, it had 5 breasts in there. I'm going to do another meal tomorrow night, another pasta dish tomorrow with chicken. And so I thought, well, I'll just split it in half and we'll use half of it tomorrow. So I stuck the other 2.5 back in the refrigerator. I didn't boil them up because that's not how I'm going to cook them tomorrow. I just stuck them in the refrigerator because I'm going to use them tomorrow. And I boiled up 2.5 of the breast for tonight. I did season the water with some sage and a bouillon cube and some black pepper. And that's not going to waste. It didn't just boil the chicken and that's all we're going to do. I'm actually going to scoop out about 2 cups of the liquid. And I'm going to boil my spaghetti noodles in the broth. So how delicious does that sound? I mean, what kind of pasta gets that kind of attention? So, I love this dish. This was probably my church lady dish for many, many, many years. I made it all the time. And then at some point and somewhere or another, I started making other dishes, other stuff. And this one kind of took a back seat. And I actually haven't made it in a very, very long time. Not sure why that is, but that's the way it is. I started making my chicken pierre dish. And I know. Y'all guys want to see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling the chicken apart. Nothing fancy. No, you're not missing anything. But I'll turn it down. So I started making my chicken pierre, and this one kind of took a back seat. And I just happened to think of it the other day. I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't made that chicken spaghetti in forever. And it sounded really good. And the only thing I'm going to have with it is I'm going to make a salad. Same side dish I'll have tomorrow night. So y'all, I'm going to have 2 chicken pasta dishes back to back with salad. I am changing the bread up a little bit. Tonight we're going to do that barbecue bread that has the sesame seeds on top. We're going to use it. And this chicken's just falling apart. And then tomorrow night we're going to do garlic bread. I bought that garlic bread from Aldi. And tomorrow's dish is going to be different, but it's still a chicken pasta dish. So you need about, I guess 2 to 3 cups of chicken for this dish. Maybe 4, I'm not sure, but I just did 2.5 breasts. I don't think the measuring police will show up and fuss if you did more or less. All right, usually I use a fork, but my hands were I'd already touched the chicken, breaking it apart, and initially to help it cool quicker. So, and then I realized it was already good and cool. All right. A little bit of gristle and waste. Not much. Not much at all. All right, guys, I'm going to rinse my hands off, and we'll finish putting this casserole together. That's one good thing about this dish is you can fix it ahead of time. You can freeze it. You can make it early in the day and just bake it at the end. Or you can do it all at one time. So we're making it kind of early ahead of time, just mainly so I can get the video done for you guys. Okay, so I said I got to scoop out some broth. So I'm going to scoop out 2 cups of the broth. Or at least close enough. Let me set it on the sink so it doesn't mess up anything. Alright, and I'm going to turn this back on. And we're going to boil our noodles right in that liquid. I have drained my noodles and it's time to put this delicious casserole together. Alright, I'm just going to pour my noodles in there. And we'll get this out of the way. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of green peppers and 1/4 cup of onions. So I had chopped this earlier last week or earlier this week. And so I just had them mixed already. So that's 1/2 cup of a mixture going in. But 1/4 cup of each. You're also going in with a 4-ounce jar. I think it's 4 ounces. Yeah, 4-ounce jar of diced pimentos. Drained. I've already drained it. We'll go in with our chicken. Whoops. Whoopsie. Get back in there. All right. And we're going to go in with 2 cups. You're going to need a total of 3 cups of cheese, but we're going in with 2 to begin with. And I'm going to grab a spoon. And we're going to stir, stir, stir. I probably should have added the cream of mushroom soup first in here. But oh well. We'll add it in just a second. I need to get that out. I need to get out the cream of mushroom. It's going to take 2 cans of cream of mushroom. If you don't have cream of mushroom, you can add cream of chicken or any of the cream of soups. Let me grab mine. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've got my cream of mushroom here. I've got 2 cans of it, and I've got this 2 cups of broth, and I'm just going to start with a little bit of the broth. I'm just thinning up that mushroom soup since I didn't put it in to begin with. I probably should have put it in to begin with, but I just want to thin it down. All right. Now we're going in here. Y'all, this is a delicious thing to take to somebody who's sick from the hospital or who's just had surgery or a baby. All right, now I'm going in with the rest of the chicken broth. And I'm just going to scrape out any extra soup in there. Don't want it to go to waste. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what kind of seasoning are you going to do? Well, look at all this flavor. You got onions, you got green peppers, but it does need some salt, I will say. So we're going to use some seasoning salt. I don't measure, I just sprinkle. So I'd say a good teaspoon. I'm also going to put in some garlic. This is optional. You can use regular salt and pepper. And I'm going to add in some black pepper just because I like black pepper. And that's probably 1/4 of a teaspoon. And we're just going to stir this all up. Mix it all together. Y'all. Now, let me move everything out of my way. So good. Let me find my dish. I've already sprayed it. And we're just going to pour this in a casserole dish. It's a beautiful supper. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I told you guys it has 1 more cup of cheese, and of course you've probably figured it out. It's going to go on top of this beautiful, beautiful casserole. Chicken spaghetti. So, let me grab my cheese here. And I'm not going to measure it out, I'm just going to go by my hand. This is going to go, when you're ready to cook it, it's going to go into a 350-degree oven. And I'm not sure how long. I'll have to check. I'm thinking 45 minutes, but I'm not sure. I need to check so I know when to put it in. And I like to cover the top good with cheese because I don't like crunchy noodles. So I protect my noodles with the cheese. This is probably more than a cup going on top, but that's okay. Alright, let me check the time and I'll be right back. Yep, I was right, 45 minutes. So if by chance you glance at it and it looks like the cheese is getting too done, just grab you a piece of tin foil, lay over the top. But it can go in the oven uncovered for 45 minutes at 350. So, guess where? It's going in just a few minutes. It's going to let it get a little closer to supper time. But it's going to go in, and I'll bring you back as soon as we get ready to eat. I'm going to make a quick salad and get some barbecue bread ready to go. And we're going to have a delicious supper tonight. Okay guys, I just got the chicken spaghetti out of the oven. I just showed it to you. So, and I've scooped up some and I'm letting it cool a little bit. And I've called Bryant in here so he can taste it. And hopefully he won't burn his mouth, but we'll see.
Let's show him how gorgeous that is right there.
It is beautiful.
That was cheddar cheese on top?
Yep, cheddar cheese. And you could probably use whatever kind of cheese you wanted.
Yep. I wonder how to be with American.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why don't you give it a taste test?
Taste test.
It's been a while since we've had this.
It has been a while.
It's hot.
But
it's still steaming.
Really good.
You better blow it. Okay. No, I better blow it.
You go first.
No. It's hot.
Why did she not go first? As Judah says, that's really, really tasty.
Really, really tasty.
Yep. Very rich.
Wait, what happened to phenomenal?
It's phenomenal. It's rich.
Flavorful.
The pimentos and the green peppers, they're not overpowering at all.
No. It gives it just that special something.
It is really good. It's not low carb.
And of course, if you don't like green peppers, you could leave those out and just add extra onions or whatever.
Yeah, and if you want to be a little more healthier or a little healthier, you could use the wheat noodles possibly.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how much healthier they are, but you could use them.
Really good. This is like a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. This is it's a fairly quick, would you say fairly quick?
Yeah, there's a few steps to it because you got to boil your noodles and you got to boil your chicken and you boil your noodles in your chicken broth. Well, you don't have to do that, but that just adds to the flavor. I think he got burnt.
It's hot. But the good thing about this, you can prepare it the night before, freeze it. If you know you're going to be running late the next day, throw it in the oven when you get there.
Yep.
It comes right out. Supper's ready.
This would be an easy thing. It would have been so much. It would have been really easy for me to make double the batch, have one tonight, and then one tomorrow. Judah's wanting to talk. He's wanting to come in here and talk. But I've got bread in the oven. I've just pulled out my salad in my lock and lock jean now that I know what it is. I can't believe I thought it was a cake carrier. But that's okay. You can probably carry anything you want to in it. So tonight it's our salad. And I got bread in the oven. And we're going to fix to eat because Judah's hungry.
I saw some of your viewers commenting.
Yeah, they told me what it was.
On the lock and lock.
They said it's lock and lock. And I'm like, what's lock and lock?
Yeah.
And so I had to do some research. And I love it. I've already been like opening it up and closing it. And I love it.
Keeps things fresh.
I'm going to have to order me some in all sizes now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jean. I love it.
Thanks, Jean. You just costed me some more money.
So, thank you guys for watching The Farming Pastor's Wife. We're going to go have supper because Judabug is hungry.
That's how good it is.
And he'll fill another plate up, let me tell you.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us right here on The Farming Pastor's Wife. She's already told you, hit the subscribe button, hit the little church bell so you get all the notifications, and give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up really helps her channel a lot. So thank you for joining us on this wonderful afternoon, and we're off to have dinner. All right. Remember, if the grease is hot enough,
you can fry anything.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.